Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Who will you marry? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, and Cuatro, Pile 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Go ahead and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Beginning with the Legend Arthurian Tarot, 8 of Swords, Queen of Spears, the Fool, Morgan Greer Tarot, Five of Pentacles, the Sun, Chariot. I feel like you're going to meet this person in the summertime, possibly on vacation, on holiday, as they say in the UK. Okay, Astrological Oracle. Aries. Your future spouse will definitely have strong fire in their natal chart. Venus, Uranus. We've got Aquarius. We got a lot of stuff. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Wands twice in the same row. 5 of Swords. Okay, this person is going to drive you crazy. This person is going to trigger you. This person is going to challenge you. They have very masculine energy in their natal chart. Masculine, feminine, it's not about sexual preference. It's not about gender. It's all astrological. Energy is energy. So in astrology, in Western astrology, fire and air are masculine, earth and water, feminine. A possible astro combo for your future husband or wife is Sun in Leo, Aries rising, Moon in Aquarius. It's one possibility of many. But I feel like at the very least, their astro combo is all masculine, fire and air. Money could be an issue. I don't see much material abundance. This is a very adventurous marriage. You could be on some kind of spiritual retreat when you meet this person. You could be in Costa Rica. I always say Costa Rica. It comes to mind. Costa Rica, doing ayahuasca, whatever. But this is about your soul's growth. This is not about amassing wealth in this lifetime. So if you're materialistic, this is not your pile. I mean, we're all materialistic to some extent, but Money is not the focus of this marriage. I don't feel like your future spouse is just rolling in dough. Probably not a neurosurgeon, probably not a plastic surgeon, probably not a politician, an attorney. This person is probably artistic. They could be a musician, artist, writer. They definitely are not materialistic. They're not about the money. They're about the experience. They take risk. This is the kind of person who would just take a trip on a whim, just get on a plane, go to Costa Rica, go to Fiji. I don't feel like they're that close to their family. I feel like they're the renegade, the black sheep of the family. I feel like they came from a really strict religious background and they went the other way. They're not religious but spiritual. They're a free thinker. They're not tied down to dogma. They don't see the world in black and white terms. They see the rainbow. They're wild. They're outside the box. They have extremely high standards. So when they decide on you, it's a big deal. And I feel like this person has been single for a while. So they could meet you when they're in their 30s. But I feel like this is going to be a first-time marriage for them, a first and last marriage for life. So they're not bringing a lot of baggage from the past into this marriage, and they've been waiting for you. They didn't want to just settle. They didn't want something mediocre. The bar is high with this person, and so they're choosing you. This is who you're going to marry. They've chosen you. They're going to know within seconds of meeting you that you're the one. They are romantic. They are going to court the hell out of you. There will be no ambivalence, no bullshit, no ghosting with this person. This is not the energy of someone who's going to just blow up your phone and then go ghost, or they're going to blow up your phone and just slobber all over your Instagram and then they decide on someone else, they block you, whatever. They're going to know that they want you. They're going to pursue a relationship, and I'm seeing a very fast whirlwind courtship where you meet, you fall in love, you get married after a few months. This person's very spontaneous, very impetuous, but they're not an idiot. They know what they want, and they find that in you. And it's going to be much more than sexual. You're going to be like, it's going to be like a meeting of the minds. You're going to surf the same warped wavelength. You could have the Mercury conjunction. So this is not status quo. This is not about two people who come from the same background. You come from the same hometown, the same religion. You get married. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. You live in a cookie cutter house in a subdivision. No. There's no safety. There's no status quo to pile one. It's going to be fun. It's going to be adventurous, but there could be some lean times. I'm thinking of the movie Pollock, about Jackson Pollock, the artist. I named my son after Jackson Pollock. Anyway, this scene where his wife, Lee, is talking about how they're artists. They're not supposed to have kids. They are on a different path. And I mean, he sold his paintings eventually. He was wealthy when he died, but wealth is not the point. That's not the objective for pile one. Your future spouse does not care about having millions of dollars in the bank. I can see them with the backpack. I can see them doing the cliche thing and traveling Europe with the backpack. They can probably speak 3 or 4 languages fluently. They have a brilliant fucking mind. They're a fascinating conversationalist. They're not predictable. They're not boring. Strong Sagittarius vibes. Well, I'm seeing all the fire. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. They're going to fall in love with your looks and your mind. It's a meeting of the minds. But strong sexual attraction. The sex is going to be phenomenal for pile 1. Okay, some letters. And I received a comment asking about my daily readings. I was doing the daily word for all the signs, Aries through Pisces. I am going to do more zodiac readings, but not until I get to 20,000 subscribers. And the pick-a cards get the views, and when I do a lot of pick-a cards, the subscriber count goes up, and I'm just very focused on that goal, getting to 20,000 subscribers. But once I get to that goal, I am going to do heavy zodiac content at this channel, and maybe a weekly pick-a card. But right now I'm doing back-to-back pick-a cards because I want to get to 20,000 subscribers. So, bite fit. This person is physically fit. They are not a couch potato at all. They could be into rituals, ritual magic, chaos magic. Huh. There's my last name. Lights, lights, brights, Brit. Brett. Lift. I can see you on a ski lift. I feel like this person's really physical. They're skiing, they're snowboarding, they're hiking, backpacking. Lift. They may have been born in February, or maybe you were. Okay. I'm not seeing a lot of children. There's a word, I'm not going to spell it. Well, I'm missing a letter anyway, but I was seeing a word. I'm not going to spell it out. I'm missing a letter. But I don't feel like you're going to have a lot of children. So that's what I have for pile 1. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlist, zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Dose, pile 2, here's your reading. Starting with the Legend Arthurian, my most romantic tarot deck. 8 of Shields, my favorite card. 9 of Swords. 6 of Cups. If you're watching a lot of pick-a cards, and you're feeling any anxiety about manifesting a partnership, I would suggest that you stop. I mean, I'm all about growing this channel. I'd love to make it to 20,000 subscribers before I turn 49. That would be really cool. That would be fire, as they say. But if you're in Nine of Swords and you're obsessing and you're looking at the clock, the calendar, and yada, 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 you're obsessing, you're not in a great place, I don't recommend binge watching pick a card readings. If you're emotionally attached, if you can't watch a pick a card without feeling intense emotions, then don't watch, because you can't manifest anything if you're in the Nine of Swords. I can talk about that all day long. I've got lots of experience with Nine of Swords. It's not good. It's not fun. Saturnus, Taurus, Libra, Morgan Greer, Astrological Oracle. Fool, King of Pentacles, Capricorn. So your future husband or wife is definitely going to have strong earth in their natal chart. And I received a comment requesting more zodiac readings. I'm absolutely going to provide a fuck ton of zodiac readings once I make it to 20,000 subscribers. I'm pushing all these pick a cards because they get the views, they get the subscriber count up. So it seems ridiculous to me that I'm not at 20,000 yet, but I'll just keep pushing, and then once I get to 20K, I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is a lot of zodiac readings. I'll do maybe one pick a card a week, or maybe one pick a card a month. I don't know. But your future spouse is going to have strong earth in their natal chart. Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Ace of Wands. I mean, I'm fairly certain I'm not ever going to make it to 100,000. It's not from lack of trying, but the algorithm is what it is. And some people are favored and some aren't. And I'm not favored by the algorithm. So your future spouse, a possible astro combo is Sun in Taurus, Capricorn rising, Moon in Libra. This person is salt of the earth. They're very rooted in reality. They're not a romantic. Their head is not in the clouds. They're very focused on what's immediately in front of them. I don't think you're going to meet this person online. This is going to be someone that you work with, or someone you meet through your family or friends. You can meet at a wedding, perhaps. This could also be someone from your childhood that you reconnect with as an adult. It could be serendipity. You just meet somewhere and it's really weird. It's synchronicity. But I'm hearing Shameless by Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is an Aquarian. Yeah. Shameless by Garth Brooks. So this person has a good job. They have financial security, financial stability. They own at least one house. I can see this person with a couple of houses, maybe some rental properties, a boat, a truck. I'm seeing a Texan, but, you know, customize it to wherever you are on the planet. I'm in Texas. And I'm seeing a guy that has a truck and a boat. He likes to fish. He likes to hunt. Maybe he hunts deer. Maybe he hunts quail or ducks. But he likes to sit and watch TV. He likes to watch the Dallas Cowboys or the Oakland Raiders. I just love that the Oakland Raiders beat the Cowboys. That was nice. We're an Oakland Raiders family. Anyway, Yeah, this person's very practical. They're very sensual. They're very good at sex. They are into the whole monogamy thing. They are traditional. They probably come from a Christian background or something similar. This person's going to be faithful. They're going to be loyal. They have old-fashioned values. I am seeing a romantic courtship with flowers, roses, picnics, all of that. A romantic proposal. I said they weren't romantic. They're not romantic in a showy, flowery, goofy, flaky way. It will take this person a while to open up to you and to show their emotions, and you're the only person who's really going to see this sweet romantic side. It's not obvious. They're not an extrovert. They're not flashy. They don't show off. They don't splash their stuff all over social media. They're very discriminating. They're very selective. They've not had a lot of sex, regardless if it's a man or a woman. They're very selective, very choosy, and they're old-fashioned, so they're not into casual sex. Definitely not a fuckboy. This is someone you're going to have a family with. I'm seeing at least a couple of kids. Family is important to this person. They're very close to their mother and their siblings. I can see this person at Christmas, the holidays, and it's a big deal. There's a lot of family, a lot of laughter, a lot of food. This person loves to eat. So if you're a good cook, that's going to really work with this person. Okay, some letters. I'm not arrogant. I just know the value that I bring to the table. And I feel like I'm better than a lot of readers because I am honest. I don't bullshit. I don't sugarcoat. And I'm very good at going deep and being specific. So, boat. I'm not a part of the tarot community. I don't talk to other readers. I just don't. I just take care of my business. I do my channel. I do the client readings. I do my Patreon. And I do my life. I bake Christmas cookies with my son and wash towels and wash dishes by hand. Boat. Bat. Tab. Bow. I've been watching John Snyder's channel. John Snyder. He was Beau Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard. This TV show from the 80s. My little brother loved Dukes of Hazzard so much he had the General Lee on one of his birthday cakes. Anyway, he's going off on a tangent about what happened with Alec Baldwin. And I agree with his very strong opinions regarding that incident. This person could live on a farm or a ranch. That's what I'm seeing for pile 2. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here's your reading. Starting off with Legend Arthurian, my most romantic tarot deck, 4 of Cups, Justice, 2 of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of codependency. I feel like you and your future husband or wife are going to spend a lot of time with each other. You could run a business together. Astrological Oracle. Cancer. Aquarius. Capricorn. Four of Swords, Page of Rods, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, strong Cancer vibes. 2 is the number of Cancer. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This person is very complicated. They like to be in relationships. They like to be around people, but they also need to recharge. I feel like they are an introvert. They have to have space. And if they tell you they need space, it's not to brush you off. It's not to dismiss you. They really need space. It's not about seeing other people. It's about taking care of themselves. So they're definitely spiritual. They probably meditate. They could do energy work. If this is a man, I see him having a man cave. If this is a woman, she has a woman cave, a diva den. She has to go and, I don't know, look into a mirror and affirm herself, cross stitch, write, paint, make music. Regardless of gender, this person is probably pretty creative. They probably keep a journal. They could write poetry. They're very sensitive. They don't show their true colors to just anyone. They're very choosy about who they let into their inner circle. It takes a while for trust to be established with this person. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Cancer, Aquarius rising, Moon in Capricorn. They may come across cold and detached. That is a defense. This person is very sensitive. And it's going to take a while for you to really get to know this person. You may feel in the beginning like they aren't interested, like they're ambivalent. It's just because they're scared. They're scared of getting too close too quick. So they probably have some baggage, but most people do. Unless you get married when you're 19 or 20, there's going to be some baggage. That's just facts. So maybe this is a second marriage for this person. Maybe it's a second or third marriage for both of you. There's absolutely no shame in that. I mean, most of us are aware of reality, and the reality is it's very rare that someone gets married and stays married for 50 years. My maternal grandparents, they stayed married until my grandfather died after they'd been married for over 60 years. They got married as teenagers, but that just doesn't happen. So anyway, they have baggage. They are deeply romantic. They have very high ideals when it comes to love. I feel like a previous partner cheated on them. And so there is going to be some jealousy and some doubt, some uncertainty. If you're someone who has a lot of friends on social media and you're really flirtatious and you use terms of endearment with everyone, everyone's baby, everyone's sweetheart, they're not going to like that. I do see this person being possessive. They're into one-on-one relationships, not a social butterfly. They like being around people, but not a social butterfly. And they can't be around people all the time. They can go to the occasional party or get together, but not an extrovert, not a social butterfly. They're going to take their vows very seriously. Loyalty is very important to this person. Okay, some letters. My Capricorn ex, he saw me on Facebook and I called someone baby, some random guy, and I had no feelings for the guy. I can't even recall the guy's name, what he looked like. I was just using the word baby and that pissed him off. Capricorn. Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Taurus, Libra rising. Anyway, vows. Sea. Yeah, they've got a lot of water in their natal chart. Maybe they live by the sea. I don't think they were born in February, but maybe you were. I really can't see this person being an Aquarian. Pisces maybe, but I'm getting strong Cancer vibes for obvious reasons. I mean, there's Cancer and we have these twos and then Queen of Cups. I just see Cancer. They have sentimental objects. Sentimental objects that they inherited from a grandmother, perhaps. It could be a vase, it could be a collection of angels or birds or something. I'm thinking of my maternal grandmother. She has birds and angels. Save all your love for me, Great White. Yeah, this person's definitely a romantic. I can see them sending you playlist. They want to be your favorite person. So, Bev. Bevo. The UT mascot. My sister graduated from UT. So, they want to feel safe. Their root chakra needs some work. I know that mine does. I'm getting my first Reiki treatment later this month or next month. And my root chakra is definitely blocked. That's why I'm not at 20,000 subscribers yet. That's why I'm not making $5,000 a month, because my root chakra is blocked. I believe that. That's what I have for pile 3. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Quattro, pile 4, here is your reading, starting with Legend Arthurian. 9 of Spears, 9 of Wands, Wind Harps of War. 10 of Swords, Camlon. 10 of Cups, Corbinic. Eventually, Paradise. So if you chose pile 4, you have been to hell and back. You're still waiting for your fairy tale. Maybe you've been married and divorced 2-3 times, but you're still waiting for your perfect person. And as the cliche goes, it's a cliche because it's true. We each have to find the 10 of Cups in ourselves before we can find it with the partner. We have to find paradise, Eden, in ourselves before it can manifest the partner. Everyone knows that. That's basic. That's common knowledge. The greatest love of all. Whitney Houston, Astrological Oracle. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, Libra. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago, Aquarius. I'll stop. But I do miss singing karaoke, Cancer. Yeah. I was thinking of that this morning. I was talking into my tape recorder app on my iPhone. I made this video and I lost it. I have to make it again. It's a pain in the ass at Canva for my main channel, my original YouTube channel. I get subscribers, I lose subscribers. I get subscribers, I lose subscribers. It's a pain in the ass. I'm not even at 200 subscribers on that channel yet. Anyway, I had a dream about my family and it was very powerful, so I talked about it and made a video. And yeah, in my family, I didn't have any heroes. I mean, when I was little, I looked up to my Uncle Greg because he just had this amazing personality. He made everyone laugh. He was just the light of the room. But I didn't have anyone who really understood me or who nurtured my creative abilities. They didn't get it. I was surrounded by working class Texans, a lot of high school dropouts. They weren't intellectually curious. They weren't spiritual people. They were religious, not spiritual. They weren't readers. They weren't deep thinkers. They weren't artists. And so I had to carve my own path. And that's common. A lot of us go through that. I'm not special. I'm not unique. The Magician, making your own life, manifesting your own life. The Fool, Aquarius. I've got Sun and Venus in Aquarius. The Hierophant, Taurus, the Magician, that's Gemini. What are we lacking? And that's just it. Gratitude truly is the key. I can look around and see all that's lacking in my life. It's fairly obvious. You know, I turned 49 in February. I'm lucky if I make $2,000 a month doing client readings. So, not at 20,000 subscribers yet. Boo-hoo, Knight of Wands. Don't have my own house. I don't have a vehicle. 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords. But I'm damn grateful for what I do have. And I'm still singing. If you're still singing at the age of 48 after going through hell and back, you're winning. That's how I see it. So, you've probably been through hell and back a few times. I can relate to this energy. Maybe you've been divorced once, twice. People have disappointed you. Maybe you've gotten to the point where you just think, you know what, fuck it. I can't do relationships. I failed. I concede. Other people can have the fairy tale. It's not for me. It's just not going to happen. If you can truly find happiness in yourself, if you can find something, anything that you're passionate about that has nothing to do with 10 of Cups or 4 of Wands, well then you're going to manifest this partnership. I watched The Punk Singer at Amazon last night. And I was so excited. I was telling my son, he said, oh yeah, I watched that movie a few months ago. And I was so proud of him. I was so proud of my 14-year-old son for watching The Punk Singer. It's about Kathleen Hanna, the lead singer of Bikini Kill. I always knew she was a badass. But after watching this movie, that really confirmed. I had tears in my eyes. I was so moved by her majestic fucking badassery, her beauty. she went through a lot to get to her 10 of Cups. So, anyway, when you finally get there, when you finally manifest this marriage, it's going to feel so good and so right. This is your person. This is not mediocre. It's not codependency. It's not status quo. It's not just marrying someone to marry someone. You're going to exchange vows with tears of joy in your eyes. You finally found your person. And all the trouble, the ache, the pain, the loss, it was worth it. None of those fuck boys from the past, none of those asshole idiots were your person. This is your person. Who is your person? Your person could have Sun in Sagittarius, Gemini rising, Moon in Libra. That's just one possibility of many. But like you, this person is complicated. They've been through a lot. They have a lot of life experience. They could have children from a previous marriage. They've lived. Okay? They've not just gone through the motions. They've not walked through life like a lot of people. They're not a slave to the matrix. They've had a very colorful life. So maybe you've written a few books. Maybe this person has. I feel like you've both just forged your own paths. Neither one of you were handed out any favors when you were born. You didn't come from privilege. You may have come from very humble beginnings, and you're going to create this beautiful, badass life together. I can see you creating an empire together. And it's not because you're money hungry, it's because you're spiritual, you're seekers, and you're on fire. You're enthusiastic about something, you're passionate about something, and that's where the gold comes from. That's where the gold comes in. So it could be music. It could be art, writing, publishing. But I see you having your room and they have their room. Well, you're going to have a bedroom. You're going to sleep together and have really good, gratifying sex with eye contact and words of love and all that. But I mean, you're going to have a room with a typewriter in it, and they're going to have a room with an easel in it for their canvas, for their paints, whatever, something like that. You both have rooms for your hobbies, and you take trips together, and you're not concerned with what the neighbors think. You aren't keeping up with the damn Kardashians. You're being exactly who you are. You're being bold in your love. Bold as love, Jimi Hendrix. I can see this person playing a guitar. I can see this person serenading you. I can see this person sending you playlist after playlist. Some letters. You say I love you to each other a lot. I love you too. Love you, baby. Love you too. Soon. How soon is now? Tony. This person is not a phony. It's not how you spell it, but they're authentic as hell, so are you. They're not going to have one foot out the door. When you commit to this, when you both commit to this, it's for life. Odie, that's a common name. I'm being facetious, but that's all I'm really seeing. That's what I have for pile 4. That does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.